So the genesis of the idea of the 0151 Film Festival is kind of like to create a Sundance lab here in Liverpool. You know, Liverpool is a really good creative city as far as independent filmmaking is concerned, and what we want to do is bring it back. So we've actually brought together writers, directors, and actors to collaborate on singular ideas, and what we've been doing over the past 2 months is we workshopped the ideas, we produced them and shot them as films, and now we're actually distributing them. And so we started our tour last week, and we're continuing it on up until November.
The 0151 Festival's got two meanings. 0151 is the Liverpool area code, so it's very Liverpool centric, but also the idea is to make short movies in 0151 seconds, which is 2.5 minutes. So the idea is that everyone can make a film. And what we do at the Merseyside Script Initiative is develop writers. It's very much script centric. So we get writers in and we develop them, and they come from all different levels. We have some members who've written episodes of The Bill who come towards us, and people who just say, I'm interested in writing and I'd like to give screenwriting a go. So we teach them the basics of screenwriting and then develop the scripts, and at that point the 0151 element comes into it and we start making the films. We've got a number of directors and actors and writers who all meet up on a fortnightly basis. But the idea is, let's all make these films together. So in the last 2 months we've made 20 films, and we set our target of a 2-month period. Can we write, produce, edit and distribute 20 films? And successfully we've done it. So what we want to do in Liverpool is get a movement going, and the festival is the kick-start of it for us. Liverpool conquered the music industry in the 60s when music was great. We conquered football in the 70s and 80s when football was great. And now in the digital age, anyone watching this now, for you when you go home, you're going to pass everyone who's going to have a mobile phone in their pocket, which is a camera facility. So everyone you pass is a filmmaker, and they don't even know it. So, and everyone has a story to tell. So what we want to do is get those stories and produce them in an effective way. And what we want to do is, for the 0151, is to be the hub for Liverpool to develop, because Liverpool is the second most filmed city in England last year, the 597 days filming. But in that, only 90% of it, Liverpool doubled up for somewhere else. So what we want to do is we want industry coming to Liverpool, but staying in Liverpool and making Liverpool-centric shows, because Liverpool is one of the most recognisable cities in the world.
Well, the main thing also about that is that how 0151 continues on from here as well. Because at the festival, it's not just about showcasing the films, but we actually are having our panel discussions, Q&As, but we're also having a real interesting thing called the Director's Den. So our own little Dragon's Den, where we're asking for people like yourselves out there who have an idea to come in and pitch. So you're going to pitch to a table of directors, and then what we're doing is giving ourselves kind of like, it's not a 48-hour film challenge, more of a 2-month film challenge where we can actually create an 0151 film, hopefully for the Wirral Film Festival in November. You know, we're helping people who haven't written before, we're helping people who haven't directed before. You know, we're taking in actors who you don't have to go through some major auditioning process, but we have actors who've been on Shameless, on Emmerdale, so that have been in our films. So it's kind of like, what we're trying to say is get excited, you know what I mean? Because it's happening. MSI is the future, that's how I look at it. 0151 is here for a while, you know, and that's what we're really looking to do, is get more people and sign up. You can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, and we also have a YouTube channel. So it's 0151 Film Fest.